representing Global Entrepreneurship Network in full force. And we have a wonderful panel of judges here. We have a wonderful array of startups that cannot wait to share their products and services with you. So without further ado, let's get to know what Entrepreneurship World Cup St. Lucia is all about. Okay? So, the Entrepreneurship World Cup is a program that empowers entrepreneurs at all levels, from idea stage through to scale up, helping them reach the next stage in their journey. It combines a massive pitch competition with access to a global platform with virtual training, resources, targeted mentoring, valuable perks, potential investments, and a shot at life-changing prizes. Now, EWC is the national leg of this competition, and it is branded the biggest competition in the world. St. Lucians who have the dream of sharing the global stage with other phenomenal and change-making companies must first go through screening, round one, the preliminaries, and then finally the national finals in order to get that chance. But after making it to the national finals, the winner will participate in EWC Accelerate 2 and can be selected as one of the EWC Top 100, who will then compete at the global finals in where? Saudi Arabia. The Entrepreneurship World Cup is an initiative of the MISC Global Forum, Global Entrepreneurship Network, and the Global Education and Leadership Foundation, backed by a broad collection of entrepreneurial support organizations and strategic partners. Now, it wouldn't be a competition without some amazing judges. So let's get to know who our judges are. We have Mr. Denel Florius, OECS 30 Under 30 and Caribbean Climate Innovation Center entrepreneur. Denel Florius is a tenacious career businessman with a passion for renewable energy and green technology. Denel originates from the Caribbean island of St. Lucia, of course, and is the co-founder and CEO of a green energy services company called EcoCarib. Now, the next judge we have is Mr. Kwesi Roberts. Kwesi is an experienced management accountant and supply chain management professional who has been working in the area of SME development for over 10 years. He previously spent 2 years at the Competitive Business Unit supporting regional manufacturers with OECS, or Organization of Eastern Caribbean States. Ms. Hannah Fitz. Ms. Hannah Fitz is an international brand strategist and business coach, helping service-based experts, personalities, and entrepreneurs create a luxury world-class global brand online to elevate their authority, increase visibility, revenue, and impact. Mr. Dr. Keith Nurse. Ironic, isn't it? Dr. Keith Nurse is the principal of Sir Arthur Lewis Community College in St. Lucia. He has formerly served as the World Trade Organization chair at the University of the West Indies and has worked recently as senior economist and advisor on structural policies and innovation with the OECD Development Center in Paris. Last but not least, St. Lucian-born, US-based inventor and Shark Tank winner Joshua Esnard is one of those with a self-grooming product to meet a key demand in the current environment. And yes, these are our judges. So I would like to invite you now to find out who are our hosts and co-hosts for this event. I will now share my screen with you as I have videos prepared for you to know who they are.
St. Lucia is one of the hottest investment locations in the English-speaking Caribbean, with a thriving tourism sector and so much room for expansion. Prime real estate and shovel-ready projects, a powerful passport, BPO, KPO, and the potential to be a hub of technological development. Globally prized, high-quality products for agro-processing and all the capacity for manufacturing. It's all here. Invest St. Lucia invites you to come. Make it your own.
Whew. Did you learn a lot about our host and co-host? Yes, Sludterra and Invest St. Lucia. And with this collaboration, this amazing collaboration of these two agencies, we bring to you Entrepreneurship World Cup St. Lucia. But our sponsors, you'll find out who they are in the break upcoming. But let us first introduce our first presenter. Our first presenter is none other than Mr. Isaiah Lord with Othniel Technologies. Isaiah, go ahead and share your screen.
All right, guys. Well, today I'm going to bring to you a way to make tourism great again. It's called Acquire App. So today, all of us know what the problem is that we're all facing. The world tourism industry has lost $2.1 trillion during the course of this year due to COVID-19. A problem. But we have a beautiful opportunity because everybody who's listening to me wants to travel. Everyone has a dream destination that they want to get to. So how do we turn this desire to travel back into action? How do we make this thing happen? Well, this is where Acquire comes in. Acquire app is an app designed to take the desire to win in each one of us, mix that with augmented reality, which is something that allows you to touch and feel your destination, and social media, which all of us are on. Now, it's very simple and it uses technologies that already exist, such as our cell phone. So you use social media, mixed reality, and it'll get you into the VIP services at all the entertainment venues that you desire. Basically, it's going to drive persons back to the restaurants, then to their local hotels, then to their featured destinations such as St. Lucia. The restaurant, you do what you're already doing. With your app, you take your pictures, you share your social experience. Then that builds points, and those points allow you to benefit from better rooms, better amenities at the local hotel in your area. So you start out at a restaurant in Chicago, then you go to a Marriott, and Marriott is already using virtual reality and augmented reality to build better buy-in. Now, take that better buy-in from augmented reality and the feeling of your destination, and you have that in your room, and now you're saying, honey, let's go to St. Lucia. With our app, you're gonna build up the points to get the VIP service when you come to Sandals, when you come to Royalty, and that's simply how it works. It uses existing technology and existing systems to drive travel to destinations. And guess what, folks? It's gonna make money because our research shows that at 5% commission at each step and a minimum of 500,000 downloads in the first year, the return is going to be $625,000 just off of commission. And there are other revenue streams such as ads. So what do we need to make this happen? An estimated $125,000 to launch and to convert from launching stage, from idea stage to launch and in the market 6 to 8 months. And a great team, that's all that's needed. So to conclude, we have an existing problem and an existing system of technologies to merge it with the services of the hotel and entertainment industry. It's a problem that we can fix using the Acquire app, and everybody will benefit along the chain, and everyone will. Guys, thank you very much.
Awesome. Thank you so very much, Isaiah. You can stop sharing your screen. Okay, great. So do we have any questions from our judges? We just have time for one question. Joshua or Danielle, any one of you have a question for Isaiah?
Yeah, I have a question.
Yes, sir.
So, Isaiah, great presentation, man. My question is, what team do you have that will help you be able to build this out and scale it?
Well, in terms of the team, that's actually part of the reason why I'm here. It's an idea phase. In terms of in terms of the management part of it and the technology part of it, I have that within myself. I do have some partners which I need to pay that have experience in terms of app building and the other sections that you're referring to. But in terms of that, that's what's really what I need.
Okay, thanks.
All right, excellent. Thank you so much for your question. All right, now we're moving on to our very next presenter. And our presenter is Mr. Donnell Juthouse of Advanced Company Group. Donnell, please share your screen with us, and you can start your pitch.
Hi, good day. My name is Donnell Juthouse, Head of Business Operations at Advanced Company Group. My team includes a software developer, a graphic designer, and also a finance director. With 4 solutions in counting, Advanced Company Group builds and markets digital solutions that fosters efficiency and promotes growth in any type of business or size of organization. These solutions include QuickPay, which is made for invoicing and online payments, Quick Access, a wireless POS solution, Virtual AI, digital tackle, facial recognition, and Advanced Access, which is our flagship solution. Advanced Access is a ticketing and booking platform. All our products are connected in one way or the other to create a smoother access and simplicity for all users. Advanced Access includes 5 main innovations. Our first innovation solves one main problem for our local promoters and event planners. We have built a multi-currency platform which all event proceedings will remain on island and will be delivered in days compared to weeks with other digital ticketing companies. Our second innovation is able to streamline the bar ecosystem and ultimately solve the problem of bar theft and inefficiency during an event's bar operation. This product and advancement has digitized the bar ordering and also the card and cash collection process. The third innovation has solved the problem of ticket wastage and the impact on the environment. It is a complete paperless solution that delivers on-demand tickets to your mobile phone from our website or any ticket outlet on the island. Our fourth innovation is the incorporation of novelty access cards that allows a customer to collect multiple tickets from multiple events and also do in-event purchasing by using the card as a debit card to purchase food and drink. Our fifth innovation is a unique feature called AXCESS funding, where organizations can raise funds locally, internationally, regionally, and throughout the world. Using credit cards, which there's an opportunity for global awareness for your gesture. With Advanced Company Group and our suite of products, the future is now. You have access. Advanced Access Group was launched in St. Lucia in December of 2019 to take advantage of the Carnival event season of 2020. However, COVID had other plans. We were able to successfully implement all our products in Angola with the hope to grow throughout the Caribbean by 2021. Visit any of our sites listed for any more information. Thank you very much. And if there are any questions, I'm willing to answer.
Thank you so much, Donnell, for that pitch. And we have the floor open for one question from the judges.
Sure, great job, Donnell. I love the innovation that you guys have. Definitely, I like the point system. I like how you can actually give back to organizations, and I really do like the system that can check you in that you guys are creating. My question is, can you name 2 of your competitors Because I know I've seen these kinds of innovations here in the United States. Two of your competitors, either in the Caribbean or in the United States or in UK, because there's a big concert target market out there. And what are you doing exactly that is going to innovate above those competitors and give you an advantage?
Okay, two of our competitors, the main one is Eventbrite in the United States and the rest of the world, and the other one would be TicketPal, which is located in the Caribbean. What sets us apart? We don't just do ticketing. They focus on ticketing, but we focus on the event. So we go to the bar, we go to accessing it. We connect all the events that we work. So it's something that it's above and beyond. It's a whole digital solution, for events and everything else that you're trying to do.
Thank you.
Okay, awesome. Thank you so much, Daniel, for that pitch. And we now move on to our very next presenter, Ms. Charlene Cupid from Slister. Please share your screen.
Is everyone able to see my screen? Just want to make sure.
We're seeing you right now.
Okay, so let's start sharing. Good morning, everyone. My name is Charlene. I am one of the co-founders here at Slister. I'm very excited to share with you what exactly is
Charlene,
Slister.
we're not seeing your screen yet. We're still seeing you. So,
I apologize.
Yeah, click on share screen and get your presentation because we're still seeing you. We're not seeing your presentation.
Okay.
Okay, there we go.
Perfect. Okay. All right, let's begin. Hi, everyone. My name is Charlene. I'm super excited to present to you. I'm one of the co-founders here at Slister. So what exactly is Slister? Slister is a digital marketing tool in the form of a website which is geared towards marketing St. Lucian businesses and creating an electronic directory listing to facilitate the ease of doing business on the island. The name was coined from the playful mashup of the words St. Lucia and listing. We're here to help. With St. Lucia being a heavily cash-dependent economy, it is visibly behind in the digital transaction space. There exists a dire need for more online presence in the local economy. Slister is devoted to expanding upon the way we conduct business locally, particularly amidst the COVID-19 pandemic, which has stagnated local businesses. A listing on slister.com can be set up within a few minutes, and it is free. Businesses can enhance their web presence, advertise, sell products, communicate with potential customers, get reviews, and so much more. Our mission is to help cultivate a more proactive culture for e-commerce growth by digitally connecting people with our great local businesses. In this pursuit, we aim to enrich the lives of locals and business owners. Along the way, we hope to strengthen the business environment by providing the most reliable information possible about our local businesses. We don't come from much here at Slister, so our values shepherd the way for the many experiences we've created. They stem from our strong desire to foster inclusivity, to give a voice to the disenfranchised in our country. We are committed to providing a trusted resource for locals with valued advice and insights from the local community. We hope that our users can make an educated decision based on the opinions of many. Of course, we have so many goals, and we want to provide a platform to facilitate online presence for local businesses or organizations of any size throughout St. Lucia. To create an expansive and detailed local online business, we have over 1,300 categories. We have a place for everyone. We want to give the people a voice, a trusted, intimate place to share their unbiased opinions of local businesses. We want to help businesses to shift from brick and mortar to online operations. They can expand or contract depending on market conditions, particularly in these times. Create and connect a community of Slister users, become one of the most effective marketing tools on island, increase our reputation, and of course, create so many jobs, as many as we can. There is a place for everyone. You can be a fisherman, a seamstress, a tutor, a hotelier, restaurateur, an attorney. We have a place for you here at Slister. Slister is a free online platform. We want to create a one-stop shop for everyone to come in and discover and connect, make purchases, communicate. And of course, we want to offer the best online support possible for all our users. Everyone is welcome. Slister is for the people. Thank you, everyone.
Wow, great presentation, Charlene. And we now open for one question from the judges.
Absolutely.
Our judges don't have any questions? Okay, so I have a question.
Absolutely, please, by all means.
I'm not going to overthrow you, Joshua, so I'm going to allow you to ask your question.
No, I was just wondering, Donnell and myself, when I don't know who else is here, so we didn't want to take the lion's share of the questions.
Yeah, so my question for you, Charlene, I was really curious about your website, and I went on it and I saw a lot of places that were not in St. Lucia, which made me question, is this a St. Lucian company? So can you explain that as to why that is?
Well, of course, we are in our idea stage. We are powered by my partner. He is a website builder and he is building the website as we speak. There are sample listings because we are in beta testing. We are really testing it out. We have not launched. This is actually our first public launch. We haven't even voiced it to friends or family yet. We are really working very hard behind the scenes. And of course, for this purpose, we had to open up our platform. So this is why for right now, you find that there are a lot of sample listings that we're testing out and playing with, because we really want to offer just more than a place to list. We want to offer a place you can share videos, share photos. People can list themselves. You can share on social media. You can sell your products. If you're a seamstress and you have a few dresses and you want to share them, and we can use any device. We want to make sure it's mobile compatible, because of course, eventually we want to move into the app space, but we are progressing gradually. We don't want to go too hard. We want to make sure we perfect our craft and present to St. Lucians a quality product. We're very proud of what we're building, and we're super excited. Really are. I was speaking to a fisherman, and he was selling, in his vehicle, and I was just excited I couldn't tell him exactly, but he gave me his business card. He wanted to have an online presence and be part of our search engines and our marketing platform. And I've always had a special place in my heart for the little people here. And we, of course, they're classified as little people because they're unregistered. They don't have a voice. We want to give them a voice and a place to list and to grow and to share and to sell and market.
Wow.
And everyone
That is just amazing, Charlene. I really can't wait to see what your website looks like when it's completely done. And I'm really happy to see that your inaugural launches with EWC SLU. So awesome job.
Yes.
All right. So great job, Charlene, you and your team. All right. So let's move on to our next presenter for the morning. And we have Mr. Gillen Averill from Engage. Please share your screen and let's start your pitch.
Better. Hi everyone, Gillen Averill from Engage. Lockdown open economy. This is a question posed by many governments across the Caribbean, but the St. Lucian government decided to open its borders, but in a phased approach to foreigners. In 2019, we realized that we had 4,230,000 stayover visitors in St. Lucia, but because of COVID-19, we expect that number to drop significantly. Hoteliers have a question to ask. Who are they? Where are they from? What was the last temperature check? All in a safe, quick, and reliable manner. We have the solution for this, MediTags, an electronic device which can store, in case of emergency, COVID-19 and any future pandemic information to be easily accessed whenever necessary. MediTag takes all of these items and replaces it with one wearable device available for easy access. We have a passport, COVID-19 test, in case of the emergency card, and the memory from a thermometer. We're going to be charging $50 EC for MediTag to any incoming visitor and $100 for a monthly subscription to medical professionals for read-write devices for our software. So we anticipate an annual returns of $2,233,000. So, albeit MediTag is in this idea stage, but we've gotten some positive traction. So we have a working prototype. We have interest from locals who have pre-existing medical conditions who are interested in this. We have the Ministry of Health who are also interested to integrate our system into their management information system. We have interest from the Central Red Cross. We also have interest from the fire service who want to use this in case of emergencies for the elderly. Where do we go from here? So our future plans is to have meetings with the Hotel Association, also the Ministry of Tourism and Health, finalize our design and fully develop our software to integrate with our hardware, and we hope to launch this business in Q1 of 2021. So who's our team? So myself as the CEO, we have Ms. Sharon Leo, who's going to be our financial advisor, Mr. Abraham Weeks, who's going to be our healthcare IT advisor, and Kissia Peter, who's going to be our production manager. So they'll ask, we're asking for $500,000. So what's that going to be broken down into? To finalize our product design and software development, $50,000. Our product manufacturing, $400,000. And to go up our office, our marketing, and our launch, $50,000. So everybody's asking, what is Engage or what's MediTag?
I am so sorry, Gilland. Your time is up. I'm really sorry. Okay, so let us go straight into our Q&A with the judges. So do we have any questions for Mr. Gilland?
Yeah, I have a quick question. By the way, that innovation is great. I love your emergency planning and being able to innovate so fast during a time like this to come up with a product like that. What are your plans for intellectual property for your product?
Well, does it work? Is really the software is what we're going to have intellectual property on, because it's not just the MediTags. There's one element to it, but we're going to have a software to match alongside that, because we're going to have specialized hardware and the software that we're going to be leasing out to persons. So IP is a ticklish thing, but it can't be too much on the hardware component because we're using proprietary technology in smartphones already. So it's really on the software we're going to have our intellectual property behind this.
Okay, so these tags are available in other capacities somewhere else in the world?
No, they're not. What is available is the medical bracelets, which usually you have to engrave. But we have the technology in them. What is already available is the technology. I don't want to say what it is right now, but it can be found in a lot of electronic devices. So we can't patent it. We don't have the rights to it because we do not create it. What we link in is this device to smartphones and creating a marriage. So it's really the software that's going to be powering this. That's what we're going to have intellectual property on.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you so much for that presentation, Gilland. And now we move into our fifth presentation for the morning from Mr. Andrew Robertson of Different Dot. Please share your screen.
Okay. Which one is it? Just a second. Okay, can everyone hear me? Okay, great. So it's great to be here. My name is Andrew Robertson. I'm the founder and CEO of Different Dot. Different Dot stands for Delivered in Full and On Time, and we provide an SMS marketing and lead generation service in 6 Caribbean countries. Our team is very small. We have Olivia, who's responsible for client relations, and Brendalyn, who takes care of strategy and operations. The opportunity was actually derived from doing research into internet penetration in the Caribbean, specifically AXCESS, And what we actually found is that there are actually more phones than people, and there are more phones than internet users and social media users. So this means that not all customers are on social media, and that we can possibly provide a service allowing businesses to reach more potential customers by using SMS. SMS does not require having a smartphone or any special application or data or even Wi-Fi access. Many types of industry uses SMS in different forms of application. So most commonly you would have restaurants using it, utility companies can use it for service interruption notices, hint WASCO. Even government agencies can use it to provide a nationwide blast on COVID-19 updates. With the current hurricane season, we can use it as well. There are several barriers to entries that we encountered. Typically, the SMS services provided by telecoms companies where they use their contact database. However, we've developed a system that generates and verifies mobile numbers, allowing us to have our own database. So with our own database in hand and an SMS web platform, we can now offer our own SMS service, even phone service and lead generation service. So our unique selling proposition is simple. SMS is not as saturated with ads as compared to Facebook. Typically, the telecoms companies can only deploy SMS to their database, but with SMS, we can actually deploy messages across all carriers. We cater to SMEs. The minimum quota, if you had to use a telecoms company, is 10,000 contacts. We've actually repackaged our service for as little as 2,000 contacts for 100 US. Finally, in the absence of industry regulations, there's no regulation for mobile marketing practices, but we have adopted best practices from the US and the UK, where all our messages include an opt-out, and we even use an opt-in feature as well. Whenever we deploy an SMS campaign, we actually utilize certain criteria to ensure that we're providing our customers value. So first, we look at delivery rate. Every SMS will include a hyperlink, so we can measure the open rate of the hyperlink. If the SMS campaign includes a coupon, we can measure the redemption rate of the coupon to see how many persons. We also look at ROI. So if you did a broadcast to 2,000 contacts costing 100 US and 20 persons redeem the offer, spending $50, your revenue would be $1,000 after spending $100. And if you're using, you're building a loyalty campaign, we would look at every week, how much persons are signing on to your loyalty campaign. So the next step for Diffendot for 2020 is that we want to invest heavily in marketing to build awareness in all of our OECS territories. We want to transition from a service business to a fully functioning online business.
Andrew, this is your time. This is your time. Time is up. That was a wonderful presentation. A lot of data, a lot of stats, a lot of information to back what you're doing. Really excellent job. So now we open up for Q&A with our judges.
All right, great presentation, man. Like, I love it. It's something that's really needed. My quick question for you is that what would you need to really get this to the next level? Like, what's your ask? What are you asking for?
At this point, I haven't valued any potential investment. I've actually been doing client work. Recently, I partnered with a research company in Trinidad. Because of COVID-19, fieldwork interviews have been limited. So by using the database, we can actually deploy questionnaires, phone questionnaires, or we can deploy the survey via link through SMS. So we're doing research. We're actually working with small businesses and medium-sized companies to send out SMS blasts and track the execution and the performance. But in terms of valuing investment opportunities, I haven't gotten to that stages yet.
Okay, thank you so very much. And these are our very first 5 presenters for the morning. Excellent job. So in case you did not know what the agenda was, that you're joining us, so we had our introduction of the competition and the judges. Then we had our intro of the host and the co-host for this event, which is Terra in collaboration with Invest St. Lucia. Then we had our first 5 applicants pitch. So now we are going to take a quick break so that we can get a little breather, take a drink of water, and so the next 5 presenters can get ready for their presentation. But first, before we do that, let's just take a gander of our sponsors for this particular event in the preliminaries.
First of all, I like to say that AIM is the #1 call for all my strategic marketing needs. AIM is always there when we need them. They're like an extension of our in-house marketing department. And I think what impressed me the most was that recently we started a social media campaign, and they were thorough, they were educational. Even if I didn't understand what the terms meant, they were able to explain it to me so that I could understand what I was getting from them. The reporting was on time, it was excellent, and I was able to have a successful marketing campaign. I will definitely use AIM for the rest of the year for the continuation of my social marketing campaign.
If these companies can trust us with their business, shouldn't you? Visit us at aimstlucia.com or get social with us.
I've never been afraid of hard work, not even dirty work. I worked in a hotel, bar, even a pig farm. I started selling fresh coconuts at the back of my little pickup. It was hot and hard work, but I believe in myself. One day, Miss Sylvia Alce from First National Bank, who bought from me, told me, when you're ready, come see me. So one day, I did. I like to tell them at the bank, you're just like me, local, natural, and full of fresh ideas, but it's true. It wasn't easy trying to be the first to supply fresh bottled coconut water to a large supermarket chain. But with my banker and my wife, we became a powerful team, and that's how Fresh Nuts was born. Where else but St. Lucia? Who else but First National Bank would partner with a former pig farmer to build a business from coconuts? First National Bank, local and supported small businesses like myself.
All right, and that was a couple of ads by our sponsors, Advanced Intellectual Methods, or AIM, and First National Bank. And we want to thank them so much for sponsoring the preliminaries. What a wonderful, wonderful gesture of theirs, because they are so supportive of entrepreneurship. And I just want to say thanks again to our 2 event sponsors. All right, so now we are going into our next presenter for the morning. And this is none other than Mr. Antonio Rodriguez from Carib Quick Pay. Please share your screen.
Hold on, Andrew. Hi, Michelle. Have a quick announcement to make.
Yes, please go ahead.
Okay, presenters, can you please open your chat window so that you can see when I'm prompting you on the time, because I don't think that the closed caption is working, because I have been prompting persons and I'm not seeing anybody responding to it. So people have gone over. So please open your chat window, and then I will send you your time. When your time is up, when you're down 30 minutes, when you're down 1 minute, so you can be aware.
All right, so I'm hoping that you all understood that. And also, please ensure your video is enabled at all times. We need to see you. The audience needs to see you, okay? All right, so thank you so much, Michaela, for that announcement. And Antonio, go ahead with your presentation.
Okay, good morning, everyone. Good morning, judges, esteemed judges, and good morning, Michelle and everyone present. My name is Antonio Rodriguez, and I am going to be the presenter for Carib Quick Pay. All right, now, there are 58,891 households in St. Lucia. If you were to take the entire Caribbean, you will have to multiply this number by a factor of 10. Now, this means that in St. Lucia, 58,891 persons must, at one point or the other in the month, travel to pay bills. Let's take Lucy, for example. She is a single mother who works for $5 an hour or $40 a day. If she has to go to pay her bills, she will have to lose or forgo that $40 so that she can go to the different merchants to pay bills. This is a cry for most persons in the Caribbean. We have a bill payment problem, and that is where Carib Quick Pay comes in. Carib Quick Pay is an online bill payment ecosystem that allows you to pay your bills anywhere, anytime, quickly and securely. Now, we have two ways to solve this problem. The first solution is to allow the merchants, businesses, for example, Flow, Lucilec, Sagico, to register on the system. When they register, their bill payment system will be available. It will log into us. And the customers now, with our second solution, will be able to sign up, which is free, and log in, and then they will be able to pay their bills in one secure window on all locations. Now, what do we need? We need funding so that this system can be made a reality. We need to launch the system in St. Lucia and eventually launch towards the other Caribbean islands. And of course, to be safe, especially during this pandemic. So that is one of the reasons we would have started that process of developing the bill payment system. And of course, we have seen the need for it. Now, our vision is to provide a bill payment ecosystem where all citizens can have a hassle-free experience while paying the bills, ensuring merchants and customers are served with distinction on the most secure platform, ensuring that Susie does not lose out on a day's salary so that she has to go to pay her bill. All right, so let us take the bill payment journey together. Thank you very much.
All right, awesome. Thank you so much, Antonio, for that presentation. And we go to Q&A with our judges. Any questions?
Great job, Antonio. Very cool product. I'd just like you to take me through the life cycle of the guy that was selling coconuts on the street, and maybe he's getting cash payments and maybe he's hiding it under his mattress. Take me through the life cycle of that dollar that would end up online and to pay a bill if there's no bank account.
Okay, now let's look at that person who is paying, who is working, let's say selling, as you say, selling coconut. All right. Now, this individual, let's say, while he is saving his money on, let's say, in his house or what have you, he will need to make investments eventually. He will need to have credit worthiness. Now, the situation now does not allow for persons to save monies and not utilize the services of a bank. All right. Now, because that person will have to eventually show credit worthiness and he will eventually need to deposit some funds, then eventually he will have to create an account online, create an account in a bank. Now, while he is working on the streets, making money, I am guaranteeing you that he will not think of going to pay bills while he can make the money now. Now, if he can continue to make his money, and later on in the evening, when he's checking his monies and so on, and he would have already have his phone and so on, he can sit down in the comfort of his home and pay everything and have a history, because he would want to know that he has paid his bills. He wants to know that he wants to also have a history of how much he would have paid so that he can eventually keep a time or keep a record, thank you, of what he can do and how he manages his money. So that will help him eventually.
All right, thank you. Yeah, I foresee the banks will be big time marketing arm for you, because they'll have to do a lot of the recruiting for those guys who are just in cash, just like the lady that approached the guy on the side of the street in that video for the National Bank. they'll have to find those customers for you and partner up with your app. I like it. Thank you.
Well, thank you so much.
Awesome. Thank you so much for that exchange and also for that pitch, Antonio. And we now move into our next presenter for the morning, presenter number 7. And that is Miss Amber Rose Harris. And she is from Sarbayo Fuels. Amber Rose, please go ahead and share your screen.
Okay. Can everybody see my screen?
It's just taking some time to load up. I think there's a bit of a delay. Okay, something's happening. Okay, here we go. Yeah.
A pleasant good morning. A pleasant good morning to all. How are you doing? Good? I'm not good at all. My name is Amber Rose Harris and I'm 15 years old. My summer vacation, which I normally spend at the beach, cannot happen this year due to the fact that the shores are covered with smelly sargassum seaweed. Not only does the seaweed affect me, but it also affects the tourism industry, sea animals, and fishermen. Our team came with a solution to address this problem. Our mission as Sarbayo Fuels is to improve the fishing sector in the Caribbean by making use of the sargassum accumulating on our shores to create an environmentally friendly fuel. Our solution is an eco-friendly fuel made from a completely organic process. Our target market ranges from anybody in the transportation and agricultural sector, owners of tourism and recreational vehicles, and car dealerships like JK Motors and Beachcomber, to name a few. Our revenue model. Our company sells our product to service stations who then sell it to our customers. Even though the money goes directly into the hands of our distributors, it comes back to us when the demands for fuel increase. How it works. I'm sure you'd like to know how our product works. Step 1 would be to collect the sargassum from the site. So we would have workers on the different beaches collecting the sargassum and placing them into plastic barrels to be transported to our factory for processing. Step 2. The freshly harvested sargassum undergoes a 2-4 process comprising of transesterification and ultrasonification. Step 3. The final product, which is Sarbayo Fuels, can be used in transportation, agricultural, and recreational related vehicles. In the year of 2021, ranging from the months of January to October, we will be planning to launch various social media sites and ads, including our very own website, Facebook and Instagram, newspaper, radio, and TV ads, and of course, billboards all over the island. Our fuel will be sold at $10 per gallon and $2.65 per liter. In comparison to gasoline, when you buy $20 worth of Sarbayo, you get 7.55 liters of fuel. And when you buy $20 worth of gasoline, you get 7.40 liters of fuel. Here is a list of machinery and equipment we will need to start our business. It will come to a total of $331,366.15. These are my team members. Go green for a better St. Lucia, Caribbean, and the world at large. Choose Sarbayo, a completely organic fuel that releases no harmful emissions and helps better the lives of the fishermen while giving tourists the vacation they deserve. Sarbayo Fuels, making the Caribbean a better place, one country and coastline at a time. Thank you.
Wow, that was amazing, amazing, amazing. All right, so thank you very much, Amber Rose. Do we have any questions from our judges?
Pretty wonderful presentation. I'm impressed. Something I need to ask you is that I know you're young, and how far are you willing to go for this dream? Are you willing to go all the way? Is it just an idea? And what type of people are you looking to partner with to make it a reality?
Well, I want to go all the way with it, and I will partner with anybody I find that will help me to do such.
Okay, so I would say that that would be chemists, that would be business people, people in energy, because that's the industry you're in, and I hope you're aware of that as well. So you're going up against the oil companies, and you need to be aware of this. So I think you have a great idea here. Keep at it, and I'm looking forward to hearing what you come up with in the near future.
Thank you.
Okay, awesome. Great presentation. Thank you so much. All right, so we move into our very next presenter for the morning. Presenter number 8, Mr. Denny Louis of Wake Express. Please share your screen and let's get started with your pitch.
Good morning, everyone. I hope that everybody could see my screen. All right. Good morning. My name is Denny Louis, and I'm the founder of Wake Express. Our tagline is, "We get you there." This business idea was founded on the belief that we must be ready when our visitors come to our shores. Most of them utilize the helicopter charter to get to these hotels, which are in the north of the island. But the problem is, they could only get to just about halfway of the island and still must endure windy roads and traffic, and most of all, a boring road commute. Utopia, water taxi. Wake Express provides an alternative from that halfway mark. We identified a location, which is near the helicopter company, and we get our guests to their hotels via sea. All these hotels are accessible via the jetties. Our passengers enjoy comfort, traffic-less, scenic routes, and most of all, timely arrival to our resort and restaurants. The water taxi is Wake Express. Wake Express will provide water shuttle to and from hotels and restaurants, as all of these are along the coast and accessible via the jetties. The timing is opportune because of the US CARES Act of 61 billion and the UK's 330 billion to be shared with the aviation industry. Our estimated passenger target is 2,000 per year by year one, with a steady increase of 10%. We are targeting passengers from the helicopter charter, as well as visitors and locals wanting a fun, new alternative. For 2019, we had an estimated 1.3 million visitors who came to the beautiful island of St. Lucia. Out of these, 400,000 used excursions, and we are targeting 4,000 of those guests. St. Lucia is one of the most traveled to Caribbean island. We have been winning destinations awards annually. Here are some quick government stats. Tourism sector grew by 3.4%, and tourist expenditure grew by 11.2% to 2.6 billion, and stayover arrivals grew by 7.3% in 2019. Direct competitors for this niche, there are no direct competitors, and indirectly there's a ferry for route which does not conflict with mine. Our competitive advantage to first to market is of access. We will set the standard and pride ourselves as trailblazers. Our unique value proposition, we will conduct business like we have competitors and continue finding ways to advance our business. We will attain passengers through signed contracts with travel agents, hotels, and timely payouts of commission. Our business revenue model with 12 passengers a day, 84 per week, and 336 per month. We have a gross total of 8,400 USD, or 22,800 per month. Estimated annual gross would be 100,000 US dollars. Startup capital required is 111,000 US dollars. These funds will be used to purchase our fleet, site preparation, safety, and compliance. Thank you very much for listening.
Woo! My goodness, I was just about to give you the umbrella and you finished right on time. Excellent job. All right, so now we move into our Q&A with our judges.
Yeah, I have a two-part question. So what are the plans to merge your system with technology? So will there be an app in the future that's like an Uber, where once you land in the airport, maybe there's offers for helicopters, buses, and then your boats, and then you can, get your driver to come up on you? Or how's that supposed to work? And then I'll ask my next question after you.
Okay, how it pretty works is you will pretty much get your bookings done before you come to the island. You could also, there will be a website, you could do your bookings there. You could choose time slots of 20 minutes. So you could book in just about 20 minutes before you could come to the site. And that's one of the things we're doing. We will also be partnering with the helicopter charter company to get them to add it on their website as an add-on to their already package.
Great. Just a quick question, because COVID and we don't know what other pandemics or flu breakouts may happen. What do you foresee the capacity of your boats having to be, or will you have to get longer boats? How will that affect your business?
Right. So with that capacity, it did change the dynamic. We now had to move from we were looking at a minimum of 6 to 8 people on the vessel to now only a minimum of 4 persons at max at any given time. 4 passengers, sorry.
Great. Is that how will you pivot your revenue model to maybe catch up somehow? You're gonna get more boats or what?
Yes, that would be it, and also change the fact that we also wanted to get just 1 vessel to start. And then hopefully soon after that, we will have to purchase a 2nd vessel to accommodate.
Excellent, thank you.
Thanks.
All right, great, awesome. Now, we know that we've been through a really great round of pitches. We've learned from really great entrepreneurs who are doing some really amazing things. Some men, we have some women, and we have a young lady. But we have our last female, our last presenter for the morning, and she is Miss Donna Hyacinth of Eco Creations, and she's gonna tell you about what she's doing that is very rare, but needed. Donna, please go ahead and share your screen.
Okay, take the time. Can you guys see the screen now?
You would have to reshare the screen to where the presentation opened. So that's the screen you need to share.
Okay. Okay, let's see, is that the screen?
Right now we're seeing your downloads folder, so maybe minimize the downloads folder.
All right. Okay, yes, I'm seeing a lot of them popping up. Okay, there it is. Oh. Sorry guys, I'm not so, I need to get used to the technologies.
Okay, try stopping the share and start again, but this time choose the screen where the presentation
All right, there it is. Can you see it now?
No, so try stopping your sharing first and then share again, but using the new window where the presentation opened.
Okay, cool. Okay, I pressed stop sharing. Okay, there it is. Can you see it now? Can you guys see it now?
We're not seeing anything just yet. 1 second.
Okay.
Just give it a moment. Okay, we can see it now.
Okay, great. Okay, I'm starting off right now. Hi, everyone. My name is Donna Hyacinth, and I'm CEO and founder of Eco Creations. Did you know that the clothing and textile industry is the world's second largest polluter? And more than $500 billion in value is lost every year due to underutilized clothes and lack of recycling. This is why we are here. At Eco Creations, we help people solve their clothing problems, whether it's collecting, dyeing, stitching, hemming, or simply transforming unwanted clothing into reusable and wearable products. Okay, awesome. There is the chat. Now it's popping up. Can I go again? Sorry, can I go again?
Continue. No, you just continue.
Okay, just continue. Okay. Okay. So our target markets are eco-conscious individuals, clothes holders, charities, educational institutions, private and public sector, such as government and hotels. So let's say Eco Creations will go to dye 10 pairs of jeans. I hope you guys can see my chat. As you can see, there's everything here in my graph. Wow.
Just continue for presentation.
Okay, as you can see, there's everything here in my graph to dye 10 pairs of jeans. But let's break it down to one pair. Let's say you want to dye one pair of jeans. To dye one pair of jeans would cost you $50. Our cost production, $35.40. Our profit, $14.60. Our growth margin, 29%. Our markup, 41%. And this is just one stream of Eco Creations revenue. In less than a year of being in business, we were able to raise the awareness on textile recycling in St. Lucia and reach out to 11.6 thousand people on our social media platform. We have accomplished creating an idea, raising awareness for this idea, providing a product and service, and reaching out to 10,000 plus potential customers and raising $3,000 in less than 4 months of recording revenue. In the next 6 months, we're looking to reach out to 40,000 potential customers using our marketing strategy, launch our product and service, and make a gross income of $5,000 monthly. We have a team of 6 individuals who put their dedication and effort into making this crazy dream become a reality. With that prize money, we expect to purchase some much needed equipment and funds into research and development of the business. But we're not here only looking for investment, but mentorship, advisors, and skilled personnel within the textile recycling industry to help build our knowledge on textile recycling and help scale and grow our business together. So up on board with Eco Creations. Like our slogan says, help us save the environment one creation at a time. Check us out on Instagram and on Facebook at Eco Creations and on WhatsApp at 718-5591. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so very much for that presentation, Donna. Though we had a lot of technical issues.
Difficulties.
Yes, and we had some trouble hearing you. But I'm hoping that it was sufficient to allow the judges, to really get the gist of your pitch. So let's go to our judges to ask your question.
Okay.
Yeah, Donna, the presentation was okay. I mean, my issue is, what is your idea to scale this? Because I see you have some issues in scaling this to other countries around the world. And yes, what's your idea for including technology into helping you scale this?
Can you repeat the first question?
What are you going to do to scale your business?
Okay. Well, Eco Creation right now, we're trying to create the awareness in St. Lucia. As we all know that St. Lucia is not a textile recycling economy. We don't do any recycling when it comes to textile. Most of us will let our clothes pile up in our closets, or we simply just send them to the landfills, right? So Eco Creations, we're collecting these unwanted clothing, and we could create an eco fashion brand for the fashion industry to create, let's say, an innovative way of recycling our textile. Because as we know, the textile industry is the second largest pollutant. So trying to come up with an innovative way of using our unwanted textile and turning these things into reusable, wearable products to send out into the market, the eco market actually. And we want to scale by getting machineries to help break down these fabrics, also get designers to help us create some great, amazing ideas. also people with business mind to help us scale, because we need a lot of help in the business area and also machineries. And we also want to provide textile recycling bins to various communities and businesses right here in St. Lucia, so that persons can get a place to dispose of the textile and not send it to our landfills. And right now we only have one landfills. So this is why we came up with Eco Creations, and that's how we want to scale.
Okay, and the second part to my question was, do you have any like technology, like a website?
Yes, we use our modern day technologies such as Instagram, Facebook, WhatsApp to help promote us. We also want to create, well, it's in an idea stage right now, but also create an app so that persons can find Eco Creation and say, okay, I have this amount of clothes, what can I do? Or probably in the future, pay persons for their clothes that comes in, because a lot of persons ask me in my research, do I get paid for the bag of clothes that I send out, or what can I do? You know, because persons right now are looking for returns because of COVID. And if we can at least give somebody $5 for at least a trash bag of clothes, that's in a way of helping them, helping us. So yes, we want to include technology to help create awareness and scale up.
Okay, thank you so very much for these questions. And this wraps up our pitch session for the morning. We are done, ladies and gentlemen. We are done. So presenters, you can breathe a sigh of relief. It is finally over. Well, the first half part of it anyway. And we're now moving to the exciting part. So this is the part where we take a pause so that we can allow the judges to score you on your presentation and also on what they would have read up about you in your profiles. So audience members, this is your time to also rate your favorite startup. You can do that by going to the bottom of your screen where you see rate your startup, and then click on the company name that you want to rate for, and then you just click the number of stars that you want to give them, and then you would be able to score them. Okay, so those persons who are watching, please go ahead and rate your startup. Voting goes on through the rest of the day and it ends tomorrow, and the winner will be crowned tomorrow on Wednesday, God willing, as a matter of fact. And that person is going to be crowned the People's Choice Champion. All right. So it doesn't really matter who wins the competition. There's always somebody who's everybody's favorite. So please go ahead and rate your startup down below in the box. Click on your startup and rate. And of course, please invite somebody to the event. We have the national finals coming up on Wednesday. So take this time to share, take this time to talk about the event, and then we can wrap up. So we're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, we're going to announce the winners. So we're going to pause the live stream for now, but stay with us. We'll be back in a few. But before we go, let us just remind you as to who the sponsors of this event is.
I'm still seeing Donna's screen.
First of all, I like to say that AIM is the #1 call for all my strategic marketing needs. AIM is always there when we need them. They're like an extension of our in-house marketing department. And I think what impressed me the most was that recently we started a social media campaign, and they were thorough, they were educational. Even if I didn't understand what the terms meant, they were able to explain it to me so that I could understand what I was getting from them. The reporting was on time, it was excellent, and I was able to have a successful marketing campaign. I will definitely use AIM for the rest of the year for the continuation of my social marketing.
If these companies can trust us with their business, shouldn't you? Visit us at aimstlucia.com or get social with us.
I've never been afraid of hard work, not even dirty work. I worked in a hotel, bar, even a pig farm. I started selling fresh coconuts at the back of my little pickup. It was hard and hard work, but I believe in myself. One day, Miss Sylvia Alsey from First National Bank, who bought from me, told me, when you're ready, come see me. So one day, I did. I like to tell them at the bank, you're just like me, local, natural, and full of fresh ideas. But it's true. It wasn't easy trying to be the first to supply fresh bottled coconut water to a large supermarket chain. But with my banker and my wife, we became a powerful team. And that's how Freshness was born. Whereas, but St. Lucia, who else but First National Bank would partner with a former pig farmer to build a business from coconuts? First National Bank, local and supported small businesses like myself.
All right, so I just want to give another shout out to our sponsors. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much to Advanced Intellectual Methods, AIM, and also to First National Bank for sponsoring this event. And let's hear about the prizes, that our presenters are vying for. So the top 3 presenters, the people with the top 3 scores, they're going to get a share of over 10,500 EC dollars worth of perks from First National Bank and AIM. So this is what you guys are vying for as the top 3 place winners who are going to go head to head in the national finals on Wednesday. Okay, so again, we are going to, while the judges are deliberating, we're just going to pause this live stream. Just stay with us and we'll come back. And when we do, we're going to announce our top 3 winners. In the meantime, please cast your vote below. Rate your favorite startup. See you in 9 presenters. And they did some amazing work. Talk about innovation amid COVID-19. And a lot of the inventions and products were in direct relation and response to what is happening with COVID. So I just want to say, hats off to all the presenters. It doesn't matter who wins at this point. The fact that you got to present on a global stage and you got to share what you actually created with the world, hats off to you. I don't have a hat right now. I can't take this off because you'll scream. But I'm telling you, hats off to all of you. I'm so proud of each and every one of you. And without further ado, we are going to move into our announcing of the winners. Again, this is the Entrepreneurship World Cup St. Lucia, the very first of its kind being broadcast live. Thank you so much to GSB Labs for powering, this live stream. They did an amazing job with this. I just want to say hats off to Surab and his team. I said I would give you a shout out. So hats off and a good shout out to Surab and his team and the Evolutions team of EWC. Thank you so much for this wonderful platform that you've given us access to. And I also want to say that the sponsors, the sponsors were just amazing in putting together this package. Over $10,500 in perks, in-kind perks from First National Bank and from Advanced Intellectual Methods. Thing that a startup dreams of, to get these things for free. So I just want to say thank you to our sponsors, but there's one way to say thank you, and that's by showing you what they're about. So before we go to the winners, before we announce the winners, we're going to give you some adrenaline, keep your anticipation running. Let's get a word of our sponsors and say thank you.
First of all, number 1 call for all my strategic marketing needs. AIM is always there when we need them. They're like an extension of our in-house marketing department. And I think what impressed me the most was that recently we started a social media campaign, and they were thorough, they were educational. Even if I didn't understand what the terms meant, they were able to explain it to me so that I could understand what I was getting from them. The reporting was on time, it was excellent, and I was able to have a successful marketing campaign. I will definitely use AIM for the rest of the year for the continuation of my social marketing campaign.
If these companies can trust us with their business, shouldn't you? Visit us at aimstlucia.com or get social with us. The inspiration for taking the first steps towards starting your own business can come from the most interesting places. Mine came from personal experience. I was tired of having to get rid of shoes simply because a repair shop was hard to find. Then I got an idea. I could fix this by starting my own shoe repair shop. Now look at where I am. Proud owner of Shoe Rehab, 2 stores, a foot spa, all because I took that first step in the right direction. And by my side has been First National Bank. Their smart banking convenience services like Mo Banking, the app, and Saturday Banking make life hassle-free, so I can focus more on the business. And we even have our back-to-school shoe drive, so kids who need it most can take their first steps to education proudly. The same way First National Bank walks with me. Proud, passionate, and patriotic.
All right, so thanks again to our sponsors of this event of Entrepreneurship World Cup St. Lucia. And I am about to announce the top 3 winners. The top 3 winners I'm about to announce. I'm going to share my screen and then you're going to see who they are. The top 3 winners of Entrepreneurship World Cup St. Lucia. Again, the top 3 winners of Entrepreneurship World Cup St. Lucia. Are we all ready? Are we ready to see who they are? All right, so let's take a look. All right, congratulations to our top 3 winners, Engage, Advanced Company Group, and Star Biofuels. Woo! Congratulations to our top 3 winners. Excellent job you did. Excellent, excellent job. These are our top 3 winners. So Engage, we have the team led by Gilland Avril, who came up with many tags. Then we have Advanced Company Group with Donnell Judge House Online Services and Platforms. Then we have Miss Amber Rose Harris with Star Biofuels, turning sargassum seaweed into biofuel, alternative fuel. So excellent job. And I want to say thank you to our judges. So we had our judges, Mr. Denel Florius, we have Mr. Kwesi Roberts, we have Miss Dr. Keith Nurse, and Mr. Joshua Esnar. These are all of our judges for the preliminaries. And then we finally say thank you to our sponsors, AIM and First National Bank, for awarding our 3 top winners the over $10,500 EC worth of perks. And I want to say thank you to our global host, Miss Global Forum, the Global Entrepreneurship Network, TGELF, and also hosted by Slud Terra Invest St. Lucia, our other partners, Edge Marketing, St. Lucia News Now, Startup Huddle St. Lucia, AIM, Hannah Fitz, SLDB, Embassy of the Republic of China, Taiwan, and St. Lucia, Flow, First National Bank, OECS, Sir Arthur Lewis Community College, Eco Carib, SBDC, Belfund St. Lucia, the Cut Betty, and Dream to Reality Professional Business Training course. Thank you so much to all of our sponsors and partners, and congratulations to our top 3 winners. Woo! All right, so what happens next? So our top 3 winners, Engage, Advanced Company Group, and Star Biofuels, are going to go head-to-head to pitch on Wednesday, August 12th. That's Wednesday, August 12th at the National Finals. And that's going to be held again on the platform. Please check out the Facebook page to see the link so that you can also register for the National Finals. And that's starting at 11 a.m. AST. So we'll see you back here again. Thank you for coming and looking forward to engaging with you on Wednesday. Bye, everybody.